Okay.
Oh, you haven't got a brick on you, do you?
I always have a brick.
Okay.
You borrow it all the time.
Yeah. No, I have. I brought mine last time, but it's in the car now.
That's problematic.
Yeah. Let me steal that cord, though.
I don't know which one to use. Wherever you put it.
Yeah, probably.
こちらアメリア現場に到着よ
So I actually beat this game.
まあね
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or I beat the others.
その
So
通り
now
よ
I'm working on She is a CIA agent from America.
I would not know that she is from some America. Like,
No. She's from America.
Yeah, no.
You gotta chill.
I wouldn't know that she's
she's
from a alternate America.
There's no alternate. America is its own country.
Okay.
This is not a Persona knockoff. This is just like This is Bayonetta, but more anime. Does that work? I think it works.
I love more anime. Alright, I'm not... The stream has not appeared for me yet. But I'll be watching for it. I'm into her. I like her better because... National Pride.
She's fun. I think I like playing as the guy a little bit better. I think his play gameplay is a bit more fun.
Okay.
She's just not as
Ooh!
she's not as mobile as he is.
But she can throw hands.
She doesn't.
She's got freaking...
Unless you mean like no choice.
She's got scrapping skills. Because the other dude had, he hit you with the briefcase, but I saw her just throw that flurry of punches, and I was like impressed.
I mean, this pretty much is, aesthetically, this is like if Platinum made if Platinum made a Persona game. Which, I mean, someone should get it. Persona could be cool.
I like that she just has the not stars and stripes all over the place. It's like All Might, where he's very non-American. Damn it, screen. Let me just go away from YouTube altogether. Man, so my boy came through for me in the death battle.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty great.
I'm so happy. For those that don't know, let me.
It went pretty much the way I thought it was.
Yeah,
I was surprised at that.
well, I'll touch on that because it was really refreshing in a way because when I first sort of discovered Death Battle and watched the early ones, that's how I expected the battles to go. And
This is called Assault Spy, Ben.
oh yeah. Why is she wasting Claptrap Sephiroth?
Because she's a CIA agent. This is the most depressing thing about her scenario that the
Oh, you have to fight the hot chick?
yeah, exactly. She is the bad guy in this scenario. And
Oh, no.
all of her glorious boobage, which is now being obstructed by that suit.
Right. But she's got 6 shades.
She does.
But yeah, back in sort of when I was freshly into Death Battle, the matchups were sort of matchups where I would think about, okay, this is the powers this guy has, this is the powers the other guy has. That seems like... It was kind of like sort of Pokemon typing, like, oh, I bet fire will probably be super effective on grass. So I think the fire guy's gonna win. And for a few battles it was like that. But then they sort of entered this era, I feel, where...
Then says he needs to see him.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. You need more anime in your life.
どういうことなの
Although I just noticed, much to my annoyance, that the game appears. I guess when you redo a chapter you've already done, it defaults the difficulty to a difficulty you haven't already beat it on.
Oh.
So it's put me on easy. So I've got to like quit this and set it back to
Yeah.
normal. So I'm not just
何をボケとしてるんだい
But yeah, I feel like
あ
after a point, Death Battle sort of entered into this phase where it was tricking me. Where they'd go, okay, here's Death Battle, Flame Man versus Tree Guy. And I'd go, oh, hey, Flame Man, shoe-in. But then they go, well, looky here. We found this feat where Tree Guy, like, grabbed fire and just put it out with his bare hands. So he wins. And then
までしてやろうじゃない
I went, oh. And they kind of went like that for a while, where the guy I thought was the shoe-in didn't win because the other guy had ridiculous feats or something.
Yeah, there's always,
And so I was afraid that was going to happen because I was like, oh shit, it's a Spider-Man.
and I usually don't feel like a lot of the times I never felt like those feats really like just. God damn it! I want to continue instead of chapter select. I'm stupid.
Yes, the game is a solid spy, and the enemies are cute because it worked well in Nier. So
Well, I mean, if you were a corporation that was going to build a killer robot to defend itself, you'd build something cute, so that for PR reasons.
yeah.
So I mean, that makes perfect sense to me.
But yeah, that whole thing was just to say that this battle was refreshing because it took me back to those days where I'd look at the fight and go, oh, this guy's powers probably beat that guy's powers based on what I know about the characters, and it just worked out. You know, I was half thinking they were gonna be like, well, see, this one time, Spider-Man
That's the good concept.
you know, through a skyscraper. And yeah, that is the good concept.
I've played Sekiro, Benin, and I didn't beat it. I didn't really care for it. I got pretty far into it. I think I have like 20 hours on my file, and I don't really like. I like the basic gameplay. I don't really like the way that boss battles play out. I don't like the whole that you're required to like
そうい
deflect
え
shit.
ば風間あなた
You
も
know,
現場
do like mass amount of parries and all that shit. So
正直
Yeah.
it just wasn't really my cup of tea.
I haven't played it, but
何どうしたの
you know, I saw that their no faces always get me. But I saw Alex play it, and
おだ
yeah, it seemed kind of like Sneaky Souls until you got into combat, and then it was really
不満ね
follow the script or else kind of thing.
And I mean, it's fun. It's just that boss battles go on for too long. Is the problem.
それじゃ
Like if they had like half the health, it might be so long. I never explained this, but she has this weird like Kamen Rider Genshin kind of thing, only in this battle and nowhere else.
Huh.
なら止めてみせなさい
But yeah, Ben, and I have a friend who gets way too into Souls games.
And you're brother.
Yeah, and he played the shit out of Sekiro and started doing stupid shit like beating the bosses only with jumps. And you know how when people play the shit out of a game and they're like, how can I get replay value out of this?
Yeah.
And then they go, alright, I'm going to play Legend of Zelda but not get any hearts. Or that kind of thing. So he's like, I'm going to beat Sekiro but only do Goomba Stomps. And he uploaded like a video of him fighting a boss for fucking half an hour Goomba Stomping it.
I guess you could do that.
Yeah, like, he did. No, he did. And I was like, wow, that's fucking dedication. Let's see. Oh, Bannon's on his third playthrough.
女子は手応え
But are you doing the like self challenges for maximum street cred though? Also, Sekiro is fun, but
Evan, you're missing that giant one.
oh shit. Botan wants a... Oh! Nice uppercut. Botan wants a new Tenku or Kuon game? I have not heard of Kuon. I have heard of Tenku.
I think Kuon was like a feudal Japan like horror game.
Okay.
Tenchu is a ninja game, and that's essentially what Sekiro was. It was made by like the same like some of the same staffers. Like they were going to make a new Tenchu game, and at some point they decided to make it a Souls-like game.
Ah.
Oh, so check it out. Here's the other big change, which I actually kind of like this route.
Alright.
ちょっといいかしらあなた
アメリいきなり
ごめんなさいピンポンパンポ
What?
ン
Oh, it's... Wait, what? She's the plant? She's like the corporate double agent?
I mean, no. I mean, in this scenario, she's one of the terrorists.
Oh, okay, never mind. I like her better like this, though.
Yeah, right. I was kind of hoping that I would get some insight on this for playing the other guy's route, but she never like becomes the bad guy on that route.
She still has the yellow backpack apparently, but I don't have to see it, so it doesn't offend me.
Yeah. I mean, I had to. Oh, I missed like what we were talking about. I had to fight the other girl too in the other one, so I'm hoping I get to fight Connie. That'd be awesome. She has a character model.
Benin prefers Sekiro to Dark Souls. I can see like the stylistic. I mean the gameplay differences. But I need to play. I feel like to make that comparison, I need to play Sekiro and then like Dark Souls 3 since that's the new one.
The Dark Souls 2 is a good one.
Yeah, I mean, but I gotta get the new.
I like stage traversal in Sekiro, but I like Dark Souls.
Yeah, I mean,
Sekiro has too much like road memorization.
Like Brennan was saying, like basically like in Sekiro you have to learn to parry or like you're just boned.
Right, but it's not like parrying is a universal skill.
Yeah,
you've got to spend time in every boss fight learning
like knowing when they're gonna
learning exactly like when. I mean, you can parry basically everything, but it's learning like what you need to parry and when you need to parry. Because a lot of bosses have like specific things you need to parry in order to make them weak, so you can actually do damage.
Yeah,
it just. I don't find like all that like research you have to do in the middle of a fight to be very fun. Most Dark Souls bosses, I feel like I can get the gist of what I'm supposed to do, just from observing the boss.
Yeah.
And then like they throw some surprises, but if you're prepared, you can deal with it.
Yeah.
It just feels it rewards like planning better than reflexes.
Yeah.
And that's just my opinion. But I do like sneaking around. I do like the grappling hook and backstabbing people and all that shit. Like Sekiro was a lot of fun to get through each stage. I just don't like the bosses.
Yeah, when you didn't during the times when you weren't caught by the enemies. Oh, let me approve Bennett's message. It reminded me of Prince of Persia, like stealth gameplay, which I really like.
So, the bad guy from the other route, Chidori, she takes the place of the hot scientist chick, which is a straight downgrade.
Oh, okay.
I am a
Well, yeah. It's a straight downgrade in cup size.
It's like I can't get motivated to rescue her. When she's roughly as flat as the robot she's inhabiting.
Let's see. Sekiro on a technical level is harder, but you won't get cheesed by shit for the most part. Unlike in Dark Souls where you get hit by 7 boulders and launched off a cliff.
I mean, that like never happens, and when it does, it's like, I feel like it's generally planned out. It's just a nice like fuck you topping. And you groan and you laugh, and then you never get caught by it again because you know it's there.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas even like in Sekiro, when you're like, all right, I know exactly how to parry this thing, the like 20th time you have to do it in the same boss fight, you're gonna fuck up, and then you're just done.
Yeah,
you're never gonna recover from that.
It's like the Sans fight in Undertale. Like you do it and do it and do it until you know how to do it. Then you mess up due to fatigue.
Right. Exactly.
Then you finally do it.
Exactly.
like,
きのロボ
you
がいるじゃ
know.
ない
So like I just don't care for that. Also Sekiro, the thing that really bugged me about Sekiro, not difficulty related, just game design is I really like the idea with the prosthetic arm where you have all the cool like gadgets you can stick into it. I don't like that they're limited because
Yeah.
they add so many cool options to battle, but the fact that they're limited keeps me at least. Like I've seen people talk about how the drops to recover them are pretty plentiful, but it doesn't feel that way.
It's like Nero's stupid arm in DMC5.
How so? Oh, you're talking about the robot arms.
Yeah, the robo arms.
Because he gets the real arm back.
Yeah, but
That's what I was thinking about.
when you have
Yeah,
the prosthetic
exactly.
and you're like, these are cool, but I don't want to use them, and then if you look around the level, you can find them, but then it's annoying to look for.
Right, and just my natural overly cautious gamer nature wants me to reserve that shit.
Yeah.
Because if I need it later.
And then when I tried it, I just liked the one arm better than everything else and didn't want to touch anything else. The rocket boost arm was great because I just got all the mobility in the world.
Okay. There's a grabby claw arm which mimics the grabbing ability of the ghost arm, and I ended up really liking that one. But eventually you get the actual ghost arm back, and it does like the exact same thing. So you don't need to use it anymore.
Yeah.
And you don't need to waste the slot.
I love her punches though.
Yeah, I do like her.
It reminds me of All Might.
I do like her very punchy style. She's just like weirdly slow compared to the other guy.
Yeah.
It messes with me because I'm used to him he just flies around like Dante. Once
Yeah.
you get all the points.
I like her combat style visually better though.
I didn't that one.
Is that a Murica spear?
It's a spear.
It's like red and white though. It makes me feel like it's Abe Lincoln's spear of justice or something.
I mean, it's mostly that. There's like a little red on it.
Dante was the most polished and diverse in DMC5. I really, if I go back and actually play that game, I'm probably going to commit myself to just maining V, just because I love summoning.
Well, you don't really get an option.
Oh, do you not?
They're limited by story.
Oh, and there's not a point where it just lets you have a free selection later on?
There's like 1 or 2 stages where you have options, but for the most part, you're limited to what the story is about.
Oh, that's lame. I thought it would sort of be like everyone gets their segment and then you're free to choose.
And V exits the game a decent ways before the story's actually over. So yeah, you get to stop playing as him around like the waypoint maybe, like third of the waypoint. Like 3/4 of the way through. The lock on this game is fucking garbage.
Quick, get the Nissan ROM.
The auto lock in this game is really bad. There's a few things that I learned to really dislike about. I love this game.
Yeah.
But there's a few problems that become really noticeable, really unpolished, like as you play through the more difficult parts.
Yeah.
And the fucking lock-on is so bad. Because you can't turn it off. There's a manual lock-on, which really just locks the camera. It doesn't lock your attacks or anything.
Right.
But that's a hindrance unless you're just fighting like one boss guy. Because then like the other 8 guys with rocket launchers in the map are just giving you pot shots.
Your fist is sparking.
Because I can try it.
Oh, cool.
Here's the other thing I hate. Doesn't it look like I can walk around this?
Yeah.
You can't walk over it.
Oh, you mean,
There's a lot of like really arbitrary boundaries. This one isn't so bad, but there's a lot of places where I can clearly walk. I clearly should be able to walk around a thing,
Right.
and then I can't because they just put an arbitrary boundary there.
Yeah.
And it fucks you up in the middle of battle when you're like, oh god, here's 8 rockets. I'm gonna just walk around this pillar. No, you can't.
Yeah.
It's a little thing. Damn it. I forgot how she changed. But yeah, she can charge up her gloves like electricity.
Oh, okay.
And also pop people up in the air and also give a little bit of control.
Yeah, I really like her style, just like aesthetically.
She also has this cool teleport kit.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've seen people do really cool shit where they just like metal with her, using that.
That's awesome.
Haven't quite gone to find her.
Fucking through the barrier, though.
She has like some weird like AoE coverage on some of her attacks. I was not planning for that at all, but it looked cool. So I'm glad.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dante is easily the best character. basically everything.
Yeah, I mean, he was the best. He was. I thought it was cooler in 4.
Well, in 4 they didn't have time. They didn't have time to test him.
Right.
So they just kind of threw him in like with his 3 moveset, but they just gave him everything.
Yeah, and then he was hella busted.
Yeah. Like I've seen people's videos where they're just like harassing their way through everything.
Yeah.
So, like,
There's some kind of crazy people that you see their gameplay and you think it's tool assisted
yeah.
because they're just while in combat switching through all 4 styles as fast as they
Yeah.
can, just throwing out every move.
It looks like it's in fast forward.
And I'm like, what are you even doing? So I'm super excited. I know you've been. Oh, I like the. I like when the boys get the smiling faces. Holy shit! Miracle! Fuck
So-
yeah!
So you can see above her health bar that she has a voltage meter,
Yeah,
and when it's at high voltage, she can pull out the laser thing.
the proton cannon. Fucking her Sunday best. Why did they even use that voice clip for Marvel vs. Capcom?
Because like doing like actual dubbing, I guess, would cost time and money.
Yeah. I never could figure out why Cyclops told you to behold his optic blast all the time.
Because English. And that's how it was in the Japanese version too.
Oh, okay.
They're American, so they speak English. It's, really bad.
Okay. What's this guy? But yeah, I know you've been kind of out of Overwatch for a long while now.
Yep.
But I'm super excited about it because they're adding in like they're changing up the game where they do a sort of hero rotation a la League of Legends.
So she actually has like a block and parry kind of system.
Did he just drop a whole bento though?
Well, when you guard break enemies, they drop healing.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Amelia has this cool thing where she can. There's some kind of parry system I haven't quite gotten the hang of. I think you just attack like down certain strings, but Amelia has an actual like command to block, and if you block at the right time, you can follow it up with a teleport attack. It's pretty neat.
Oh.
I managed to get the block off. I didn't get the teleport off, but when I was doing this fight the first time, it felt awesome because it felt more like Revengeance. Like I could see the attack coming, and I could just perfect block at the right time.
Man.
Do the teleport chase. It was really fun.
Why is that one computer blue
That's
screen?
the same joke I made.
Like, yeah.
Last week we only played this.
But fucking,
当社のセキュリティキーカードでございます。
ほうほうこれで会社内を移動
Chidori is not nearly as
先
fun.
ほどの社内放送の映像
なら今すぐ向かおうじゃ
それなのですが、現在そのエリアへの道
see, her smug face is
キ
way
ー認証
better
を集
than
めてい
pink
く
hair
ほかご
smug
ざいま
face
せ
for
ん。
some reason.
最も近くのものですと、そうか。
OK よ
I mean, Kaneko's a great villain, though.
当社の
Because
信
I
用
fucking
は
hate
地
her
に
and I
落ち。
want her to
千
die.
鳥
Yeah.
何もそうビビることはないわ
おいおい、
はい。ですよね。
それじゃあレディたち
How come her name's Chidori, but we're the one doing the
ごめんね
fucking
千鳥
lightning fist from Naruto?
Well, I mean, because the gloves are what make the electricity.
Yeah, she should be Chidori, and then it could be like fucking Kakashi over there.
Oh, here's a fun little detail that I just like. So her martial arts style is assault arts, which are Amelia's interpretation of the martial arts that the CIA
cool.
teaches people.
Nice.
So they presumably taught her like more standard like self-defense stuff.
Yeah.
And she made it all
But she went, fuck it, I've got shock gloves.
Well, she has a laser gun.
Holy shit.
It's called it's called Galaxlayer.
Galaxley.
Yeah, and it turns into a sword.
Oh, is that where the spear comes from? Too?
No, the spear is its own thing.
Oh, okay.
The spear is braver.
What the
It is
hell?
just an explosive fire spear.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a standard issue explosive fire spear of the CIA. You see?
Really? Standard issue, eh?
Standard issue.
Okay.
All the CIA agents have.
Yeah. Like fucking Snowden had one.
Yeah, exactly. I actually like the umbrella one better.
Oh, I forgot that the other dude had an umbrella.
This is what I'm talking about.
You're stuck on
Oh,
the
never
yeah.
mind. I thought that was one of the points. But there's a lot of points like that where it looks like you can walk behind it. Because that ballerina. But you need to make that. There needs to be like a visible like force field or something.
Yeah, well, they have the weird little hollow lines that come up.
Yeah, but those only come up when
you get close to it. Yeah.
See, like right there.
Yeah, and then you know.
So when you're just trying to run away from the shit, you don't see them until it's too late.
Yeah, until you bump into it. Let me refresh screen in case the chat is broken.
You haven't had the text?
No, I haven't.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking call those bitches like after this.
本来はご家庭の
Look, it locked me out of the guy across the room.
Yeah.
And I whiffed all my attacks against this guy.
So do you have to unlock and relock, or
No,
is,
that's the
is
auto.
there like a just
No,
a go to next target?
That's the
button?
auto.
That's what I mean. But
It
yeah,
just forces you to do. You just have to like. You just have to force yourself to face the other guy.
oh, and you can't
Like
switch to new
See, like it
target.
pulled me towards the other guy.
Okay,
This is very weird.
so you just unlock and
Yeah.
ooh, that was a cool thing.
It's a great game, but there's little things like that that are what remind you that this is not a like professional game.
well, right.
But I mean, whatever. Like it's really good for me.
It looks like a game that you see. It looks like a game that would have debuted at like a Comic Cat one year or something.
So, yeah, like,
Yeah, but better looking.
yeah.
Okay, no, chat's not broken.
You can't beat the price. I mean, you get a lot of you get 2 full campaigns for the spot. I ran into that.
Yeah.
You get 2 full campaigns. Can I block these? Oh no, I guess I'm just.
You did it.
That's a weird point to stop firing.
Yeah.
I just got like right here.
Well, I think you got to the caution line.
I guess. So.
Yeah. Oh god. Unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
Oh, wait, wait. Oh no, chat didn't say that means I'm free to go look at random shit. Oh hey! The Phantasy Star Online 2 Xbox closed beta starts next week.
No, like Fantasy Star lame online sex box.
Well, which means that the PC closed beta is going to start at some point in the future. Because there was kind of a scare where people thought, oh, it's only going to be for Xbox. Like,
Hey, look, doesn't it look like I should be able to
oh
walk
yeah,
around
I
this?
see. It's because the invisible wall. Yeah, you can't touch those laser boundaries. You can, yeah, I see what you mean. They have
Yeah, but you can't tell that from a distance.
Yeah,
It's
from
just
just looking.
All right, I'm just gonna walk around and flank that guy,
yeah.
and then you're just caught out in the open with your pants down and a shitload of rockets coming at your way.
He was on the floor.
I meant to use the spear, but I accidentally interrupted it for the gunshot, and like I didn't realize it fast enough, so I just kept shooting.
Yeah. See, if this was Devil May Cry, he would shoot them on the floor.
Yeah, she does not. I'm not. I don't know if she shoots up and down. It's oh. Actually, no, she does. She does. It's just. Well, she shoots up. I know she shoots up because I've juggled before.
Whoa. Oh god. Nice.
I did way better the last time I did this. I just like it was all just one continuous thing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I wish I was recording that.
It reminded me of that laser hallway, the famous laser hallway scene from the Resident Evil, the first cheeseball Resident Evil movie.
Oh yeah, when she just like Matrix.
Yeah, where the one dude did so well, but then the fucking AI just went, fuck it, the whole thing's laser, and sliced him into pieces. Huh. I feel like...
Did you check to see if chat was frozen?
Yeah, I did. I don't think it's going.
Okay, cool.
I mean, last thing I see is Ben.
Yeah, no, it's not. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I've been looking at it.
I don't want to
Yeah, no, I think everyone just fucked up.
Fine. We don't have to.
Yeah, right? I think everyone's gone.
Getting a phone call. Hello? Hello?
Huh.
I think Mom about to help me.
Oh no. There was a
はい詳しくは分かりません
what was it? There was this funny
何
misunderstanding
それ？じ
where
ゃあこれ。
あり得る話だねどのみち共犯者がいるか
some dude,
何もすなわち
the mother of
そいつはミスター・アサルト
um
戦闘コンサルタントを名乗る謎のエージェントさ
oh, look
They
at that.
think, at least they think he's the villain. He's calling himself Mr. Assault.
いろんな反社会的組織に手をかけ
イネーネとそのミスターアサ
At the
ル
end-
ト
Wait,
って
what's
い
with
う
the
のが
cards?
あのガ
Like,
キの
what's with
仲間にいるって
Well, he
こ
has
とね。
business cards that he throws that he throws in the
こ
explode.
の先嫌でもぶつか
It
る
was actually a really funny conversation.
もちろんよ。
I think it was probably the funniest one of the game on his campaign, where Kaneko is like, "Hey, Sadaru, how do you throw all those cards? You know, the way you do."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, a businessman, needs to have cards on him."
Yeah.
She's like, "Well, yeah, but how do they explode? They're just made out of paper."
そのあたり
It's
に
like,
近認証マシ
well,
ンが
you don't
ご
have
ざ
to
い
be
ま
rude
す
about it. I'm just not going to tell you. And also, how do you just not run out of them? It's like, well, a businessman has to carry a lot of business cards.
Yeah,
on
you need
him
to have
at all
like
times.
1,000 on you.
Yeah, and then the doctor's like, yeah, of course, that makes sense. You can't afford to be running out. She's like, you're ignoring the question. How do you physically carry like infinite business cards? He's like, calm the fuck down, and we'll talk about this when you're rational.
Yeah,
Just
seriously.
completely sidesteps the question.
Yeah, man.
なんですって？
It was legitimately
なんでこの
funny.
オフサーダイヤはは？何を言うそんな。
Oh,
俺
dude.
が見た誰が気難しい
I have terrible news.
落ち着け
Terrible news. Terrible news. Nintendo
服装が乱れてるのが
on March 31st of this year,
戦うでしょ？乱れるじゃない。
Nintendo will stop
ちょっとお手上げに
will end
そうよ。
service. Will end the service of repairing Wii's.
Oh, so it's finally, they're finally cutting the cord.
Yeah.
About time.
So if you have a Wii, get it fixed. Last minute repairs. Now's the time.
Oh, the parry, yes. It feels so good.
Yeah, I have to say, watching her fight is more entertaining than Briefcase Man.
You didn't see it. You didn't see me when I had him like maxed out.
Holy shit! It's touched the ground.
I
There
know,
you go.
right? I don't know how I had like the infinite juggle. That was awesome. I'm about high voltage here.
Oh shit!
Trying to. Okay, I guess you can't do it.
Proton cannon? Oh, you got it. Somehow.
The hitbox.
Yeah, the hitbox is fucking...
I hate Gyarados.
Okay, so they're gonna stop making... They're gonna stop producing new Wii's in 2013.
In 2013.
Yeah. No,
In 2013.
sorry.
お見事だったよ
No, what I meant to say is they stopped producing...
Okay.
オフィサーは他に
They stopped producing the console in 2013, but they've kept repairing it, like, until now.
Makes sense.
じゃあ
では一旦エントランスへ戻り
Well, I hope they hurry up and fucking make the remake of Wonderful 101 for
Oh!
the Switch.
Dude, speaking of remakes, I saw... There was a trailer for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Her ass just isn't as good as
Yeah.
as the other ones. It makes me sad.
There was a trailer for FF7 Remake,
But I do love Amelia. Look at that. Look at that swag.
さあ戻ってきたわね。
and you'll be happy to know that there's an HD version, there's an HD scene of Cloud getting all cross-dressed and dolled up
I mean, they had
to please the guy.
to.
Yeah.
But good, and it's super reassuring that they had to push back the release date another month or so.
Well, they had to get that in. Look, if they didn't push it back, They just would have had to push through Advent Children.
あらどうしたの千鳥
You wanted humorous, lovable Cloud.
全
This
ネ
is
ガボ
what
ッ
it
ト射
takes.
精マシンに
That
は
doesn't mean we're gonna get humorous level. I hope it does.
Oh god, you think he's gonna be cross-dressed, but then just be like
なるほど
this
ね
sultering, smoldery, like edgy girl?
いいえ
He's just,
と
Like
んでも
Pain,
ない
basically.
oh god,
コ
no.
ードはそれだけ
No, I hope not.
ごちゃごち
Why
ゃ
would
言
you
ってない
say
で
that?
ほ
They
し
can't do that.
おいそういうわけ
They
では
already did it.
正
Or
直
lightning.
気楽に
Yeah,
構えていた
he's
が
just
Yeah, he's just gonna be
大変申し
lightning.
訳ございません
ネガボットは今や世界の警備システムさそうだよねアメリ
なんだかわからないけど任せなさいじゃない正解
だそうだよ
なるほど
では気を取り直し
これは戦闘機の音
So Amelia has this buddy Michael, who flies a plane for her.
Okay.
He kind of chauffeurs her around, and he somehow flew his plane in here just so he can give her the spear.
Oh, nice.
これ最高じゃない
I love Michael. Unfortunately, I don't think he appears again after this.
Aw.
ありがとう
You don't even get to fly in the jet anywhere?
He brought us here, and that was it.
マジで感謝よ
I mean, like, Asato's equivalent of Michael only shows up at this point, and then,
Oh,
and then
okay.
never again. So I'm assuming her story has the same structure.
Did he just say that shit's lit?
Yeah,
I'm into it.
because Michael is the most American.
Yeah. Okay, so they're teaching about the spear.
Yeah, normally, this is as far as I played, just to get the hang of Amelia, and also because I started like legitimately enjoying
お
the
気
way
を
she
つけてい
played.
ってらっしゃいませ
But yeah, this is the point where you normally get the spear.
Oh, okay.
風間
人間誰しも危険が迫れば
あっそう
Also, I fucking
Yeah,
hate
Blue
Cosmo
Egg
because you need to fight him a few
Dasai
times
koto
as a
そう
Sutter.
言うと
And
ストレ
his
ート
boss
に
fights
物
are
言い
super
は
annoying
ご
because
ちゃご
even
ちゃ
though
言わ
he's
ない
not
私がい
affiliated
ちい
with
ち
the
高さ
robots,
でビビってた
got
ら
terrorists
操
at
作し
all.
づらい
Yeah.
Like the robots show up.
Oh, they just
during the
ignore
fight.
him?
They completely ignore him. So he just stands in the back, like shooting you with his dumb pistol while they're firing rockets and crap at you. It's very unfair. Like, would not recommend.
Let's see. Oh shit, he's dead, Alex. He's dead. He's already.
I knew I wanted to prolong his stuff.
I mean, that got you to economy class, so that's pretty good. Oh, you dropped it. Oh no, there you go.
銃を持ってるから
See, I really hate the rooftop because there's a ton of these drone guys and they're super annoying to fight.
Yeah.
Because you're not super mobile in midair, so if you don't get like in their face like with your initial jump, you're kind of fucked.
Oh, I see.
And like they'll just take pot shots at you.
Just parry their bullets back at them.
You can't parry them back at them, but oh shit. And you can't, but I think you can do the parry teleport trick.
Can you fall off of this?
Yes, you can.
Oh. Oh, I think you just did it. Oh no, you did it!
Just get over here so I can fight you.
I mean, you can kill him with the gun, or is the gun weak
The
sauce?
gun does like 0 damage.
It's like the Bayonetta gun.
Yeah, it's,
Oh, okay. It's just a combo filler.
Yeah, exactly. I lost like all my score waiting for him to, fucking play for.
Oh wait, maybe that's the guy getting my key out of my car. I'm gonna throw in the wolves for a moment.
I still got an S rank from that somehow. Alright. I guess damage is the biggest
Yo.
factor in
Hey, what up? Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, friends, I must leave you. I'll be as fast
こ
as
こ
I
はジャン
can.
プしていくしかないよね
But
こんな
I
とこ
called
ろで
AAA to get my key out of my car.
気か
But don't
ま
worry,
あせいぜい気をつけて
Alex is the most entertaining when he's alone.
Yep, that's what people keep saying.
I'll be fast. Just sing that frog song. Hello, Muppet.
Shut up, Evan. Alright, Evan's gone. Now it's time for serious mode. Well, okay, not serious mode because there's got a hit, but, other than that, serious mode. It's difficult to get the right altitude for some of these guys. And somehow they'll fall to the ground exactly when you need them to, but it's satisfying when you finally do that. Oh, yeah, Yuka. I mean, it was kind of my fault. When we grabbed dinner, I accidentally spilled soda. Like, I had put the soda cup between my knees when I was trying to put my seatbelt on, and it, like, tipped over and it spilled on the floor of his car. And so, Evan needed to grab, like, a towel or something from my place once we got here so he could, stop his car from being soda. But then it becomes his fault, because I guess he locked his stuff in the car, his keys in the car, like, while he went to go tell her off. So, yeah, that's what happened. That's the story. Terrible. As far as I can tell, S rank is pretty much like no damage. It's hard for me to get no damage again. God damn. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck happened? I don't know. Wow, okay. Gonna very carefully try to make this jump now, so we don't end up between worlds again. Wow, I dodged.
Alright, we did it.
Evan, you missed the horror.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry. No.
Because I missed a jump and I like fell off a ledge.
Okay.
But I didn't just die. Like I just hung in midair, and like the terrain was like flickering like around me.
Oh.
And I was just stuck in this weird like void between.
Did you
worlds.
activate the glitch?
Like that's never happened to me in this game before. So eventually, I just like suddenly snapped back to being like I just like rewound. But yeah, that was a very weird couple of minutes.
Yuka, did you say? Oh, you said that's an Evan thing to do. Lock the key in the car.
Also, this guy is the final boss of the game on the other guy's route. I'm not sure what he's doing here, Mr. Showtime.
No, it was totally like it's totally a when it rains it pours scenario. Because it happened because after dinner, Alex accidentally dropped his.
I told the story.
Oh, did you tell the story? Okay.
I did, yeah.
Gave a spare to my boyfriend, so the problems are around. Yeah, I need to have a copy made, but I wouldn't have like brought the copy with me anyway.
Thankfully, I've been one of the newer cars where it opens without a key.
Yeah.
So if you lock your key inside, you can just unlock the door with your hand.
Yeah.
So I have enough time for a couple more fights.
Let's see.
But you also missed the fight. One of the fights I really hate, where there's just like a zillion drones. It was driving me nuts. Oh, There's one more here, I think. Oh no, it's like the next. Well, there's here too, but there's the really bad one. I think is like.
I don't know what it works. Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, Amelia's attacks all like kind of throw her around. So
I assumed that those lasers would bounce you back in.
no, lasers is it. There's like a real.
Huh. So, a while ago... Wow, that's a lot of guns.
And they're really high up.
Holy shit.
We're gonna use like the teleport kick to get up there.
Yeah. Okay, so quite a while ago, I saw you trying to pull out the proton cannon. There we go.
Oh, cool! I got two.
But yeah, quite a while ago, I mentioned a story of Nintendo being mean to a go-kart company.
Oh yeah.
Who their deal was they let you rent go-karts and Mario cosplay and let you drive around in go-karts dressed as Mario characters, which now that I say it again seems like maybe you're kind of stepping on the Giants' toes a little bit.
A little bit. I mean,
When-
why would you tempt fate?
Yeah, right. But
There's an ice cream truck around here that has a shitload of like really crappy but still recognizable drawings of popular copyrighted characters on the side.
yeah.
So they've got like SpongeBob and like a couple of the Snow White dwarves, Disney designs, and like Shrek.
Yeah.
They're all like slightly off like design wise, but it's very clearly them. Like they've got Grumpy fucking there.
But so in a turn of events that will surprise no one, Nintendo won that case. Nintendo sued them and won.
I see.
But
Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go back to the menu.
But the originally they won the case, and it was like, okay, you guys are probably stealing their IP a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Pay them 10 million yen, which is like roughly rounded up 100 grand,
Right.
which is like okay, fine. But then Nintendo was like, that's not enough money, and appealed it. They appealed their own winning outcome.
Wait, they appealed because what? Like the judgment wasn't high enough?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. They already won 100 grand from this little company. But then they appealed their own like victory. And then won again. And now they got a judgment of 50 million yen.
I can't believe the
So
court
like
affirmed-
500k.
I can't believe the court affirmed that.
Yeah, well,
They must have had some kind of statutory authority requiring
or something.
a higher or something.
But so yeah, this company
That's a bold move.
this company lost and was ordered to pay 100 grand. Then they lost again, and now they have to pay 500 grand. So we're gonna see how far how well Nintendo can play the game here. See if they're just gonna be like, we're gonna appeal. But it just goes to show, don't poke the sleeping bear with a stick, I guess. Oh, did my chat break? No, okay. Oh, you're this dude again.
Yeah. I just wanted to show how his gameplay is
Oh,
when you
okay.
have all of his shit. He's a lot more mobile than Amelia is, and it's pretty cool because Amelia is supposed to be really good at juggling, but I'm better with him just because of how much more like room he can cover.
Well, he looks like he's more fluid between moves.
Yeah.
Like it's easier to make chains.
He plays like a hybrid of like all the other little guys.
Oh, okay.
Which I think He was also the first character they made, so I'm pretty sure that's why he's a bit more polished, because they had like a base
Yeah.
to design his stuff on.
The first thing that a game cranks out is always the best. It's like how in Monster Hunter World, the Ancient Forest is fucking an amazing area. And then every other area is just like, oh, that's not as cool.
Good point.
Okay. Yuki, you're gonna let me tell the story again.
Well, she was going to let you tell the story about
Yeah, no, that's,
me
yeah.
spilling the soda here.
Let's see here.
The other thing that's really nice about Asadu is it turns out like every enemy in the game pretty much is vulnerable to being killed, and Asadu has a really like easy and fast launcher, so he can always just pop somebody into the air and get some free damage that way.
Huh. I don't know what this... Apparently there's a new Madoka anime?
There is, and from the name, I think they're basing it. I think they're doing like an FGO kind of thing, and just basing their new anime off their mobile game.
Oh, Magia Record, Maho Shoujo...
Because Magia Record is the name of their FGO.
Oh, their mobile.
That's their FGO.
Oh, okay.
So I think they're doing the same kind of thing.
But they're doing an anime to go with it. Alright. The artistic style looks a bit dumber.
Then Madoka or Fate?
No, than Madoka, than previous Madoka anime.
I've only seen the anime and also the crappy movie.
I was so into the movie.
I didn't like the decision they made with Homura.
Yeah, I mean, see, I didn't like that Homura just kind of turned out to be a bitch, but the thing is, they totally hinted at the fact that one day Madoka's just gonna wreck her shit. You know, it's a temporary, like, situation.
I mean, yeah, but I just mean it just felt like a giant like backstep for her character-wise, or not even backstep, like sidestep for her character. There's like nothing foreshadowing
Yeah.
her becoming her secretly being like a fucking crazy lesbian.
No,
Madoka trapped in her dream world forever.
I feel you, because it was like,
If it had been if it hadn't been Homura, who we'd spent the entire previous like show following,
yeah.
I probably wouldn't have had a problem with it. But there's just because we spent so much time with her in the previous shows, it's very obvious that this just fucking came out of nowhere. They were like, we need more Madoka, like, you know, story to be made. Come up with something.
Well, see, I feel like they couldn't... I feel like they... And I mean, this is wild speculation, but...
It's the best thing.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing. But, I feel like they sort of didn't have a way to deal with the Kyubey species, other than to do some huge ass pull. Because...
Which this was.
Yeah, because they made the... You know, in the... What the fuck? Like, Primary Lotus?
What happened there was I filled him with the exploding business cards.
Yeah.
And then I did the suplex, and then during the suplex, I never tried this, I triggered the business cards.
Oh shit.
So he exploded while I was in the middle of the suplex animation.
Damn, bro. That's nice.
It was fucking awesome.
But, oh yeah, Yuka, you didn't like it either. Yeah, like, I feel like... In the, you know, 12 episode, you know, just anime, before the movie, they set up Kyubey as the bad guy, but they found a way to beat him, right? Because we only ever interacted with the one Kyubey. But... You know, they hinted at galactic civilization, and, you know, the Kyubeys being, like, the head of the Entropy Energy Management Committee for the fucking universe.
Right.
But then in the movie, they brought all that to bear. You know, so all the Kyubeis just showed up. And you got to see how vast and just ridiculously overpowered the Kyubei species was, which they explained to you in the first one, but we didn't have to deal with it. You know? But,
well, I mean, we didn't have to deal with it because there was no reason for the Kyubeis to still be as antagonistic.
right.
Because they're not evil, they just don't give a shit.
Right.
And
But
the witch system was convenient for them.
yeah, it was efficient.
So when Monica got rid of the witch system, like, Kyubei's just the jackass they hang out with.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a reason to, like, torment them.
Because he was like, you know, this way works just as well, so it's fine. But yeah, now that Kyubei we're here and we're doing science, you know. Because they had Kyubei question that.
Yeah.
They were like, well, but what if the witch system is actually better? And then they're like, hey, we get the feeling it is.
Well, they don't say, like, Homura just proposes a hypothetical.
Right.
Which is the witch system. And he's like, oh man, that sounds awesome. I wish we could just do that instead of this piece of shit system we're running.
But basically, since the Kyubeis brought their might to bear, they went, shit, now how do we stop that?
But if she hadn't poked the fucking bear...
No, I know.
Then the time travel would have taken care of it.
Yeah, but now, so they're like, shit, now we have to stop fucking Rome. We have to stop space Rome.
Like, why did you poke the bear,
Because it
Homura?
showed up. And then they went, okay, well, I guess we have to make someone the Deus Ex Machina. And then they threw a dart at the wall and went, Homura. But then it's like they kind of sensed that, oh no, nobody wants Homura to be the bad guy. So then at the very end, they went, oh, shit, Marika's about to fuck your shit up. But then she's like, no, don't do it yet. And Marika's like, oh, okay, not yet. We'll wait. We'll do it later. And then that was like the end of the movie. So you get a faint glimmer of hope, but then it's like, now I have to deal with Homura being psycho until that happens. So it's kind of, yeah, I can see where the dissatisfaction comes in.
I mean, the dissatisfaction is also because of the bear.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's just my opinion, which is correct.
Yeah.
Just my opinion.
Yeah. But I mean, I still dug it because, you know,
Because you like crappy things, I get it.
instead of having Madoka just do the thing she did again, they were like, okay, let's try something different. Let's have Homura be the Deus Ex Machina for a minute. And they're like, oh shit, movie's over. That's fine.
Alright, so I think that's a good place to end it on. I got my nice S ranking.
Yeah.
Made it 10 floors out of 50.
And, you know, just in case you thought you weren't going to get enough anime, we have a new game, courtesy of Yuka, and we're going to play more anime.
Yuka said my opinion is correct.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, so we're going to move on to another thing. I didn't notice, but you can see both versions of her
look at that.
on the title screen. It's like there's like foreshadowing there.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is clearly the better one of the
Right.
two. Just get that shit out of here.
Just take off the backpack and she'll be fine.
No, she's got to stop doing the fucking gang signs too. There is actually a character model of her doing that.
Oh, okay.
Because usually she just does it in the cutscenes, but there's one scene where she does it in the rendering engine. I was like, no.
Yeah. Anyway, stick around for even more anime, just in case this wasn't enough for you.
Alright, we'll see you guys in the future.
Yep.